our caps for some shock mounts. We have some coilover shock mounts. So I'm gonna teach you how to prep these, and then see if you can weld them on. Like, I'm gonna give you a quick rundown. That's why I cut two. I'll do one, you do one. So on the edge of this part, you can't just go straight to weld with this, even though it's a nice clean part. We're gonna clean the dross off of this. We don't necessarily need to grind it, take the shape away, because this dross is only probably 15, 20 thousandths thick.
Okay, real small, gotcha. Very cool.
There you have it. Your turn.
Let's do it.
So I'm gonna do a weld. You're gonna watch me, study it really close. I'll try to do some explaining while I do it, and then throw you to the wolves. Your turn. You're gonna try to weld it. We'll critique what you've done, and then we'll go to the other side and we'll try to weld another cap plate on there. So you get, 3 attempts, and I'm sure 3 will be your lucky number.
3 would be my lucky number, exactly.
So this is called MIG welding, metal inert gas. So it's got a shielding gas to create an environment pure of oxygen, and the electricity passes through the filler wire as it comes out, and this is grounded. So there's enough amperage flowing through the system that it melts this wire and it melts the base metal. So once everything's melted and you add more filler metal to it, it all becomes fused as one piece of material.
Okay.
So I'm going to tack each corner. I'm basically just gonna run straight down like this.
Okay.
So this melts the filler wire and it melts both pieces of base material.
Okay.
And that creates a liquid puddle. And if you move super fast, you might move so fast it doesn't even create a puddle. If you move super slow, the puddle's gonna get wide and bubbly and it might even drip.
Okay.
So your speed is gonna be determined on your puddle. So when they say, pushing a puddle or whatever, like that's what they're talking about. You have to watch the edges of the puddle to determine what you want your weld to be like. If it's starting to get wide, move a little bit faster.
Okay, so you go right over it.
You also want to go back to however you had your hand stabilized. That way there you can pivot on your fingers. The big thing is just watching the edge of the puddle and changing your angle or travel speed accordingly. So you moved too fast. So that's the zone in which the heat has affected the base metal.
Okay.
And it's much bigger than yours.
I see.
It's because mine was hotter. And mine was only hotter because I was moving slower.
Got it.
You were moving pretty fast. If you look over here, you weren't going slow enough for the puddle to get wide enough to sort of fill that gap side to side.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
One thing that would be important is to try not to weld this wire. That'd be a real pain in the ass.
Got it.
So if you have to stop at that, that's fine.
That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather not do that too.
That's like
genuine.
like that's amazing.
That was better.
What are you doing the rest of the day?
Yeah, let's do it. Actually, I'm enjoying this.
Okay, so this was his first one. Not that bad. Definitely not good. But this one, like actually good.
All right. I'm proud of that.
Good. Do it again.
Do it again. Exactly. Let's see if it wasn't a fluke.
Yeah. Beginner's luck. That's awesome.
Not bad.
Yeah, high five.
Not bad.
Wow. Wow, I was like, you know, not to speak negatively, but I was expecting to have to grind these out and redo them when you left. But I don't have to. That's phenomenal. I would give you a job.
Good deal. Good to know. Thank you so much for having us here, teaching me how to weld, dude. This was awesome. But I really appreciate it.
I'd like to call it beginner's luck, but you did it twice in a row, so stoked for you, man. I'm really glad to have you.
No, listen, let's do this again, hopefully sometime soon. Get back up here, but right now, how would you guys like to grab something?
Yeah, let's grab something to eat, wrap this up.
All right, sounds good.
Cool, thanks, man. Awesome.
All right.